Hello and welcome back to my Building the Lego X Mansion stream. This is part 2. Here you can see what I built in part 1. You have the center third of the house. You have 2 floors, the roof, and then you have 5 figures here. Motorcycle, spare hairpiece for Wolverine, and then a sentinel. And today, that was all in booklet 1. Today I'm going to build what's in booklet 2, which is the right side of the mansion. So I'll get this set out of the way and go ahead and get started. So I'm going to need one of these base plates, and then bag number 12. I'll get this opened up and put in my tray here. So this bag has one minifigure, and this minifigure is Gambit. So he has 2 accessories, a little staff, like here I can show him. He's got some cool details, and a second face print. And then he has a second accessory, which I need stickers for. Let's see. This is gonna be annoying. Need to place these playing card stickers on these 1x2 white tiles. Kind of wish these were prints as they are accessories. Okay, so now that I have all 3 of those on, I can place them on these clear clip pieces. And then I place them on this like claw particle effect piece. This originated from Ninjago. Gambit has like playing card based powers. So here he is with his accessories. I'll set him aside, and now I can begin on this part of the mansion. So here I'm tiling off parts of the back alleyway. And this is going to be the base of the house, of the mansion on this side. This is going to be the base of what I believe is called the Danger Room. Sort of a training room for the X-Men. A lot of those little 1x1 tiles didn't go on straight, so I'm trying to use this longer tile to straighten them up, which seems to have worked pretty well. So these green pieces are going to be part of the yard in front of the mansion. And then this right here is going to be a connection point for other modulars, like the Daily Bugle, which I already have. And I'm going to be connecting it to this one once it's done. And this is the beginning of the sidewalk right here that runs in front of the mansion. And that is the end of bag 12. Here's bag 13. Now, beginning on the walls of of this part of the mansion. Hey there, Tammy. I believe this right here is the base for a sliding door that will open into the danger room right here. And just making sure everything is held down quite well. Let's see, I'm gonna need a sticker here. It says number 45 right here. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna build up little flaps, and this will be a box just in the alleyway. Right there. Here I'm going to build a section of the wall that I think I put on afterward. Now this section wall will go right there. It's been pretty good. How's your day been, Tammy? Let's see. Dang. It's still decently hot here. And it's only going to get hotter soon. We only got a couple like real cold days this last year in winter. Here I'm building up some of the front wall, which will have parts broken off like it's been destroyed. I'm almost done with this bag. There's the end of bag 13. Here's bag 14. I believe this here is going to be a section of the wall that is going to be placed on sideways when it's done. Part of the inside wall. I'm going to slide this in there on these rails. And I'll use this piece to block off the end, so it can move around in there. And so now I can take this and I can place it right here on the wall. Just making sure it's fully connected. Now I'll return to other parts of the mansion. And here I'm about to build the sliding entrance door. to the danger room. So there's going to be this electric box that is going to be the handle for opening the door from the back of the mansion. And now I have to place a sticker on the door. This one right here. I think I got it on there pretty straight. Now I place it here in this sliding spot, and I've gone to build a section of the wall that I'm assuming is going to lock it in place. You're fine. I've just been building up some of this. Today I plan to build the right side of the mansion, and then I'll probably finish it up tomorrow with the left. I'm assuming the stream is probably going to be shorter than yesterday's. And then there's a sticker here as well. There's number 19 right there. Got that one on there pretty straight. And then I just place it on the wall section here. Now I can put it on the mansion, and that locks in the sliding door here. Now I'm going to keep that sticker sheet out because I'm about to have to place another. Or actually, the next sticker is from the other sheet. Place that little section of wall there. I need this sticker sheet it's going to be sticker 31 right there. There we go. Just that just adds a stack of newspapers on the floor there. I'm gonna build some windows now. Now, going to tile off the top of these walls and add a fire extinguisher on the inside. And the fire extinguisher just clips in right there on the wall. Now I'll tile off all this. So here, it's a bit more locked in now. There's a sliding door mechanism, just controlled by this electrical box. Now I'm going to build a basketball hoop to go in the alleyway. It's a simple little build, but it works pretty well. And then it just clips onto the alley wall right there. Now I'm going to add some more detailing to the front. And now I'm going to add some Rebel into the front yard, because this whole part right here is supposed to be a destroyed part of the mansion. You can see the clear pieces being used to add flying rubble. What exactly do you mean by that? I think this is like a little turret that goes in the yard. Right here. Just popping up out of the ground. Gonna add this window pane flying off at an angle. And then one more. Right here. I have. There have been, like on the Daily Bugle, and this is the end of bag 14, finishing the first floor. But on the Daily Bugle, I had one piece that I spent a while searching for, and I later realized that, like, a lot of parts, they do it by weight. They add them bags by weight and stuff, and I realized that there were two parts that shouldn't have been there in that bag. So what probably happened was the machine accidentally weighed two separate pieces as the same one. But I had a replacement in a different color in my collection, and it wasn't a visible part. So I was able to just grab one in my collection. But that one did confuse me for a while. But it's not really... It's pretty rare to have missing pieces in a set. I just have been unlucky. And this is, I believe, Rogue. There's some nice prints and detailing there. And then a second face print. And this is the beginning of the second floor on this side. So I'll go ahead and set that aside for the moment. I'm going to need a sticker here. I think it's on this sheet. At number 18, right there. The danger room activated sign. Not perfectly straight, but it's good enough. Here I'm building the perimeter of the room since this is not going to have a floor here. So I'm going to build the perimeter and then build up the walls. I think there's a bit of glue stuck on these two pages from the cardboard the paper packaging that the stickers are. Yeah, why can't I say the instructions are separated in? Probably being really blind right now, but I cannot find this one piece. What do you know? It was right there. Just continuing to build up the walls of the second floor. Here. Let's see. So that's a front wall mostly done. Now this is going to be a overlooking window on the danger room. And it just slots in right there. And now I'm going to lock it in place with this. Let's see. And I'm going to tile off part of the top. And this is going to lock in place some of the loose parts like the windows. That's the end of bag 15. Here is bag 16. I had a piece try to escape me while I was opening that bag. This might be another outside section of the inner wall, I think. Yep, this goes on the inside right here on those open studs. This appears to be some type of security camera, and it just slots in right there. And now 3 stickers on one part, a control panel right here. Let's see. They are right here. So I have these 3 right here. That's first one. There's a second. And that is all 3, forming a little control panel that just sits right there. I'm going to build another window section. Just goes right there. And then final section of the wall right there. And then I need this tile and a sticker to go on it. It's that one right there, number 20 with the chessboard. It's not perfectly straight, but I got on pretty well. And then it just goes on the floor there. Then I'm gonna finish tiling off the top of these walls. And that's gonna lock in some loose window panes. Now I'm gonna do some decorations on the front and back. I have no idea how old I was, honestly. Okay, and that completes this part, and I can place it on there. You can sort of see where it is going, and now I'm going to build some little wall sections, interchangeable wall sections for the danger room. Already getting toward the end of this, according to the instructions. This is the progress chart and getting close. And then you're gonna need a sticker. This one right here, number 27. And it just goes right there. I'll keep this out because it has some more stickers I'm going to be placing soon. And then I'm going to put some saws on here. So the danger room in this set has, I think, 4 interchangeable wall sections with different obstacles or weapons on them. So you can customize it slightly. And then the next sticker right here, that's number 25. This one has missiles. And they just slot in right there on the wall. 2 more to make. the next sticker, number 22. Here you have lasers. And then I'm going to build the last one. And then this is going to be sticker number 29 on this one. I did not put that one on straight. Oh well. 'Tis what it is. And I believe these are probably some more missiles. And now I can grab this and place each one of these sections where it goes. So you can see they just slot in like this. And each one has two studs that hold it in. And I can switch them around to other spots and stuff. And there are a lot of open spots in there for me to pose minifigures. That is the end of bag 16. Now on to 17 and the roof, because I just finished off the second floor. Yeah, it is really cool that for even sets like these for adults, they include play features. Because you are never too old for that. So I'm going to need to build 2 of these. There it is. That's the piece I was looking for. And then one of these will go on either side of this. Yep, it really is. Now I'm getting to the peak of the roof here. Now I'm finishing up the other side of the peak of the roof. Now I'm going to build a chimney on this side. So this is the top of the chimney built sideways. And it just goes on like so. And then you got this in the back. I can't be sure, but maybe it's some type of air conditioning unit or something. And now I'm gonna add the detailing on the front and back of the roof. And this is going to frame in the front and back of the roof. I'm going to need to build 2 of these. That's first one. And I need to build 1 more. I'm also nearing the end of today's stream, I believe. Okay, so now I'm going to place one here on the front and the other one here on the back. And then I need to grab 2 of these gray hot dog pieces. And I can just, if I can find the right spot. There we go. They sort of replicate the vine detailings on the center part's roof in a smaller scale. And that finishes the roof on this side. Now I'm going to build this right here. This is just a little plant, it appears. And this appears to be a little tree. This is the top part of the tree. Building up right here. And now have it right here, and this is going to go in the front yard of the mansion right there. And now that is the end, that's the last part of this. So real quick, I'll just show as best I can the interior of that. Let's see. And then here's the back. You have a sliding door, exploding part, all that. And on this side, it's probably a bit hard to see, but there's a sliding bit. You got the separating parts of the walls. And now I can connect it. We're going to ignore that happened. We can connect it to the center of the mansion right here, just by pushing together. I want to be a bit careful doing this, but there we go. That is 2/3 of it. And then here are the figures that were put together today for that. And then the last part's from yesterday. So I believe this is where I will end the stream for today. And if you can make it back tomorrow at the same time, I will stream building the last part right, and that will go right here. So thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you can come back tomorrow.